All right, my friends, we are going to look at an artist named George Seurat. So you watched a video with him and Maddie and Dada on Monday. And today we're going to look at one of his paintings. This one is called The Seine at the Grand Jetée in the Spring. So this is a painting of somebody on a sailboat. There's somebody rowing a boat over here. We see some trees and the lake. This is called A Sunday on the Grand Jetée. And here we see people and umbrellas and a dog and a cat and a monkey, and they're all enjoying their day out. Now, his paintings are special because they're not painted in the normal way where somebody would put their brush on the canvas or paper and drag the paint. Instead, he painted with dots. And he would put dots next to each other to make colors look brighter or lighter or darker. So as we get closer and closer, you can see these great dotty details in this man's head versus here where we barely see anything. And then when we get closer, we can really start to see these dots. But when we squint at the picture, where we sort of squint our eyes as if we're looking at the sun, the colors blend together and we can see the lights of the face and the darks of the hair. But when we bring it even closer, we really get to see those dots. So today we're going to do a painting an art project inspired by our artist, George Seurat. And we are going to do a picture using dots. All right, my friends. We are going to get started on our George Seurat art project. So today you are going to need a piece of paper, a pencil, an eraser, and some markers. So you're going to think of an animal that you want to do, or a bug, or something that you want to draw. So I've got some samples here that we've drawn over the years. They're not all complete, but you can see how not only have we drawn them, but we've started to finish them by adding the dots. So here we have one that's a crab. So you can kind of see these back legs here. And then we have the claws up front. And we have the body and the two eyeballs and their little antennae. And then we have the sea ground. We have a ladybug here. We have the dots. There's the body. And there's some legs coming off the side that are hard to see. We have a penguin. So that's a fun option. It's just an upside down U shape or a big mountain shape. And then some little flippers, wings, a beak, and some eyeballs. We had an octopus. They've got that big bubbly head, and then 8 legs. We put eyes and a mouth on it. We have a bunny face. So here you can see the long bunny ears, the round head, the eyes, the nose, and then the mouth has these little hooks off it. That was a bear, or that was a mistake. Here's a turtle. So here we have that round head and the eyeball and the mouth. We have the body, which is again that mountain shape, 4 feet and legs, and a little tail. And then we have the circles for the spots on the shell. And each one of those got a different color. We have a butterfly. Another bunny, but this one was done sideways, so you could see the bunny's whole body, its little cottontail, the 4 feet, the head, and the long ears. And then a snail. This one was really cool because they were doing it with the spiral here and making the shell different colors as the spiral went out. And then we had the snail body, eyes, mouth, antennae. Another turtle, oh, and a frog. So think about what kind of an animal you want to do, or a bug, or anything that you want to do. All right. I am going to, I was going to do a fish, but we already did a fish. Maybe I'll do a cat this time. So I'm going to go ahead and do a cat. So we're going to do, take the cat's nose. I'm going to do the cat's face. And we're going to put the little mouth on it. So we're going to draw with pencil first. Put the cat's tongue there. I'm going to put my little cat head. My pointy cat ears. My cat eyes. It almost looks like a dog right now still. Put my cat whiskers. Maybe if I make this shorter, it will look less dog-like. Make it rounder, and then bring that bottom jaw under. Okay, and then if I want, I can add my cat body. I'll add some arms. Maybe I'll add the cat tail coming back up. All right, so there's my drawing. Now I'm going to take my markers, and we're just going to get started this week. So, you know, if you can get about halfway into your cat or your animal, whatever you choose, if you choose a frog, a fish, a dog, a rabbit, a turtle, whatever you choose, and think about what color you're going to make it. I'm going to make my cat purple. I'm going to put this inside ear in. Okay, now when we go in, we want to do nice small dots. And I like to sort of trace my pencil lines to start with because that gives me a nice border. Okay, we're doing nice small dots. We are not jamming our marker down like this because that is going to ruin the marker. You will get ink all over the place, it will bleed through your paper, and you will lose the tip of your marker and it will waste the ink. So we want to go in with our marker and just nicely draw little dots. Okay, we are not going to stab paper with the marker. We are not going to be crazy with our markers. Okay, we just want tiny dots. And the closer together your dots are, the darker it will look. Okay, so I've started with my border. So I've gotten a nice border. Now I can see where my outlines are. And then you can start putting in, you know, some more dots on the inside of your cat to fill that in. And you can make them different sizes. Well, one thing that we do want to see is we want to see dots. We do not want to see donuts. So when we're working, I should see dots, right? Nice little dots that look neat, that look like you are in control of your marker. You're handling it well. Nice dots. I should not see something that looks like you stabbed the paper. And I can tell because there's little splatter marks when that happens. And then, you know, look at the tip of my marker is already bent in a little bit just after doing 10 of those. The other thing I don't want to see is donuts. Okay, we're not going to color with donuts. I know it goes a lot faster, but it also looks messy. Okay, this is what I want. That's the good stuff. This and this, these are not so good. Okay, so really just slow down, take your time. You can do this and think about all the nice weather we had because now it's going to start getting cold. Okay, and we're going to just keep adding those dots. Now you can change colors as you're working. You know, if you want to give your cat another color, say for the eye, you could go ahead and do that. Again, I always start with the outline. And I go ahead, come on in, and then I get the inside. Start with the outline, and then I get the inside. Okay. So when we're done, we have this week and next week to work on these. So, like I said, you only have to get about halfway through with coloring this week. Don't feel like you need to do it all because I want you to do a really nice job, and I'd rather have you go slow and really take your time. And then, you know, if your hand gets sore, you can take a break. But when we're done, you know, they should be all the way filled in. We should have all of our dots for our animal so that when we look at it, we can tell what it is. Like, you can look at this and you can see that this is a butterfly. And when we squint our eyes, like pretend the sun is coming in your face and you squint your eyes a little bit, you can really see those shapes come together based on the colors, especially this yellow. It comes together really nicely. All right, my friends, if you have any questions, send me a message in Schoology, either a video or a voice memo or anything else, and I will get back with you. Otherwise, I will see you on Friday. Bring your progress sketches and we can talk about them. Make sure you put your caps on the markers all the way. You know, click it to make it stick it. And I will see you on Friday. Have fun with this. I can't wait to see what animal you choose, and I can't wait to see what colors and how great your dots come out. So we're doing Seurat dots. Have fun, guys.